Watch the powerful moments as soldiers reunite with their loved ones in these military homecomings that will warm your heart. Anna was so happy when she finally returned home and reconnected with her family after 9 months of deployment in Kuwait.
Oh my God, you're real.
Why did you tell me?
She can never lie to me again.
She's slick like that.
Shut up.
When Skylar's boyfriend returned home from his soldier duty, they had been waiting for 9 long months, and this reunion was one of their most cherished moments as a couple. After serving 9 months deployed as a soldier, Alyssa shocked her family with her homecoming, which made her cry uncontrollably. After 10 hard months, Dari finally made it home to her mama, and they both gave each other hugs to express how much they had missed one another. After her husband's year-long assignment overseas, Starnish's husband surprised their son at his school, and the two of them were overjoyed to be back together. Abigail surprised her siblings after being stationed in Hawaii for 2 years, and they joyously hugged her with joy. Anna's mother got quite emotional and gave her a very loving hug when she returned from her deployment overseas. As soon as Reagan's husband, Josh, arrived home from his deployment, she was overjoyed to greet him and gave him a kiss. Bodhi startled his little brother with his unexpected homecoming after he had been overseas for 7 hard months, and they both hugged each other excitedly. After serving as an army soldier for 2 months, this dad returned home earlier than anticipated, and his family was overjoyed to have him home. After being away for 13 months on army duty, Shay surprised her sister, and she was so overcome with emotion that she broke down in tears and gave her a joyful hug. After a long deployment, Jay surprised his wife by coming home, and they shared a joyful embrace that will always remain one of their favorite memories. After being gone overseas for more than a year, Gabby's girlfriend finally returned home, and they both joyfully gave each other hugs. After a year of deployment, Lexi's friends helped her husband surprise her with an unexpected appearance, and she gave him a very big embrace. After Dustin had been deployed in Poland for a year, he surprised his mother, who was overjoyed to hug him. When Kenny's spouse returned home after a year-long deployment, they joyfully gave him a warm embrace and expressed how much they had missed him. After 8 long months of deployment at sea, this mother got a big surprise when her daughter unexpectedly returned home, and she gave her a very passionate hug.
What's up, Chad?
Oh, I tell you.
What's up?
Tuesday.
Following her lengthy soldier deployment, this girl returned home to a warm welcome from her entire family, and her daughter, who had been missing her terribly, broke down in tears in this adorable reunion.
So bravely, so give a warm round of applause for the Scott.
After a protracted deployment, Jennifer surprised her mother with an unexpected visit, leaving her stunned for a while before giving her an intense hug.
Oh my god! Oh my god! What are you doing here? What are you doing here? I came home. Oh my god!
After 8 arduous months of deployment, Riley surprised her mother, and the two of them joyfully hugged, and Riley had such an unforgettable week with her family. It was a very memorable day for the two twin sisters, Brandy and Brooke, who reconnected on their birthday following a long deployment. Following his hard 6-month deployment, Wilk finally got to see his wife, who was overjoyed to see him, and she gave him a warm embrace and a kiss. After 9 months of deployment, Zoe and her children were reunited with her husband, and they were overjoyed to be spending some time with him in this special moment. After 9 hard months of their father's deployment, Anna and James finally got to see him again, and they hugged him so sweetly in this super cute reunion. Elise's husband returned home after 10 months of deployment, and she was overjoyed, hugging him and even kissing him with much love. Sarah waited 9 months and gave this hug to his husband, and was so delighted with his return after his long-term deployment. Alexis and Aniel reunited after his long deployment and were excitedly hugging each other, stating how much they missed each other. Adrian returned home after 9 months of deployment to spend Christmas with his loving family, who welcomed him with warm arms. Cassandra finally returned home, reunited to her adorable kid, and gave her a loving hug, which she had been practicing for 9 months. Kirsty's husband finally returned home after 9 months of deployment and reunited with her with a lovely hug, and they were extremely delighted. Karina's husband finally returned home after 4 months of deployment, and he hugged their child so joyfully, and this was such a cute reunion. Leanne saw her daughter for the first time following her deployment, which was the first time they had been separated from each other, and she held her child so happily. Lynch had one of the sweetest soldier homecomings when he eventually returned after a lengthy deployment and was greeted with such joy by his dog. If you have enjoyed this video, make sure to check out this one as well.